Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on Gm6 Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Lakers. To the right side. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Maxey. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard. The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Maxey hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Brown. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Reddish. Denver able to drain the 3. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Brown. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Jokic draws the double. And Jokic slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Reddish. He has yet to score. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 6. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. Pass to Watson. 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Maxey, no good. Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Another miss by Maxey. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside for Murray. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Reddish. Here is Edwards. Still scoreless. No good on that one. Here's Murray. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so here is Philadelphia. In the corner, Drummond with it. Clock at 6. Shakes him.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooters.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Drummond. 76ers moving the ball around. Driving inside. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And here is Hardaway. Hasn't made one yet. Love deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Drains the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence. You're not gonna see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offense. Oh, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Hardaway, no good. The 76ers leading. Edgecombe. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And another miss by Denver.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Here's Whitmore. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
So both teams changing it up here. Johnson left side, down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Demon.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Love grabs the board.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The 76ers leading by 3. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Taken away. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Bona. And that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's the try. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And the turnover again by Denver.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Demon. 2 on the clock. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Grimes. Here's Demon. He's covered by Murray. Back to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The call will be against DJ Edgecombe. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Murray. Scoreless thus far. Brown with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. Outside for Murray. Over Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good, George. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. To the left side wing. Pass to Brown. Driving in.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
It's tipped. Philadelphia leading by 15. On the wing, George. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Gordon. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for one.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here are the 76ers now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle. Rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Murray with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3-ball.
Search the world.